Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you watched my previous haul video, you'll see that I hauled a bottle of Powertex. And I said I would come back on and do a quick video showing you what I made at the workshop that I did last Sunday. It was held in our local Hobbycraft store, and you got to pick from, there was a variety of things that you could pick. You sort of selected before when you booked, and then she brought the stuff along for you to make your desired project. So to begin with, I was just making the dress form, and then I decided to add some tattered wings to it to make it look a bit like a sort of dark tattered angel. And I didn't know what to expect. I've never used Powertex before. I'd never done anything, you know, I do play with mixed media quite a lot, but I'd never done anything like this before. So yeah, it was interesting to sort of go and have a play, and it was fascinating stuff. So basically, Powertex, for anybody that doesn't know, I'm going to read it off the side of the bottle because it says it quite eloquently on there. Powertex is an environmentally friendly water-based medium. You can use it for all mixed media artwork such as paintings, statues, decorations and jewellery. Powertex is a hardener for all absorbent natural materials such as textiles, paper, cardboard, leather, plush and fiberglass. Powertex mixes easily with sand, wood powder, stone art to create structures and structure pastes and self-drying modelling clays. Powertex adheres to all materials except plastic. It is recommended that statues or objects for outdoor use are protected with a water-resistant varnish once they are completely hardened after 2 to 3 weeks. Your artwork can be coloured with easy varnish and colour pigments or acrylic and oil paint. So that's what the Powertex is. Like I say, I didn't have any idea before I went to the class, but it was such fun to play with, hence the reason that I've bought a great big bottle of it. So if I just turn her round, you can see the back of her dress. So this is actually made from cotton. It was an old cotton duvet cover that we cut up, and first of all I painted my model with the Powertex. I then coated my fabric with the Powertex, and you sort of sculpted it into the shape and the position that you wanted it to be in. I then made some wire wings which I coated in paper tape, and painted that, and you can use the Powertex as a glue as well. So I stuck it all together with the Powertex. I then used this sort of gauzy type of cloth, again coated that in the Powertex and hung it over the wing structure thing that I'd made underneath. And I added on some cotton trims, so I don't know if you can see, it's quite hard to pick a lot of this up in the light, to be honest. It's quite a dull overcast day here, and it's getting on for 3 o'clock, so it is getting quite dark. It's been raining all day, and yeah, not a great day, but anyway. This is like a cotton crochet trim down the side there. This was a paper flower made with paper clay. That the lady that was running the class, she'd made them with a mould, these sort of paper clay flowers, and then these are just paper flowers, just the type that you buy in like Hobbycraft or whatever. So I sort of stuck them all on, coated everything with the Liquitex, the Powertex, and then you have to let it dry. We'd also made a little brooch whilst we were, this was actually the first thing that we made, just to get used to how to manipulate the fabric, and it gave us a chance to try dry brushing before we actually started on our models. So this was again just a paper, so I'm struggling to get it to focus and not jump too much. This again was a paper clay face, and then a piece of cotton fabric in the background that you could shape the cotton any way you wanted to. I wanted to keep it quite compact because I'm going to put a brooch back on the back of that, and actually wear that one as a brooch. So then it was all painted again in the Liquitex, and then you got the powder, the pigment powder, which is just like a really highly pigmented mica powder, and the varnish, and sort of dipped your brush into the powder, into the varnish, and then into the powder. Brush most of it off and then dry brush it, and that's how you got all the colour on both the dress, and there is a little bit on the wings as well, and also on this. So the dress has got quite a few different reds in it, and I just used a couple of different sort of golds and bronzes on this one. So that was what I made at my Powertex class, and I really loved it. It was something a bit different, and like I say, there was all sorts that you could make. They were making fairy houses to go out in the garden because, like it says on the bottle, it can go out in the garden once you've left it for 2 to 3 weeks. You can put it out in the garden. I would varnish it. I mean, I'm not going to because mine's going to stay in my craft room, but you could use sort of outdoor varnishes, water-based varnishes, and pop it out in the garden. So they were making little fairy houses to go out in the garden, these little gnome things that went out in the garden. There was mixed media canvases that you could do, boxes. There was all sorts that you could have a go at. And it gave me some ideas of other things that I could try. So that was why I bought the bottle of Liquitex to have a play with myself. So I think I might do another one of the classes because it was just really good fun to meet up with other crafty people and, you know, spend a day creating and crafting with other people in the store. So I think I probably will book on to another one because it wasn't overly expensive. Yeah, if anybody's got any of these in their local area, I would highly recommend going along and having a look to see what it's all about, because it was lots and lots of fun. So that was just a quick share with you, so you can see what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks. I am now going to go and prep up to do some paper flowers, which I'm going to try and record. But I don't know what the lighting's going to be like because obviously, like I just said, it is starting to get dark and my camera doesn't like recording in the dark, and sometimes the daylight bulbs make the camera strobe, so we'll see what I can do. But thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at what I've created with the Powertex. I think you'll agree it's not a bad attempt for the first time that I've played with it. And we'll see what I can make next time. So if you liked what you've seen today, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Then you'll get a notification each time I upload a new crafty video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye!